Jessica Frost-Ballas here with a video for Trinity Stamps. Today I'm creating a fun pizza-themed Valentine's Day card, so let's get started. First I have cardstock in matte metallic silver, craft, red, and ivory for the various components of my pizza. I'll be die cutting the serving platter using a circle from the Clean Cut Layers Circle Set A, the pizza crust using the You Do Not Scare Me Circle Card Add-on die set, though you could use another circle from the Clean Cut Layers set, and the sauce and cheese from the circle-shaped card die set. The sauce layer has a hole in the center as it's meant to be a donut, but it'll be easily covered by the cheese. Then I'm using the standalone dies from Every Pizza Me for all of the toppings on my pizza. I start by die cutting lots of the toppings with white cardstock. I also die cut small circles from the Clean Cut Layer set, cut them into wedges, and then cut off the tips to make chunks of pineapple. I stick all the little pieces to strips of temporary low-tack tape to make them easier to color. I use Copic markers to color all the toppings. I use R35, 37, and 39 for the pepperoni slices, Y19 and 15 for the pineapple, G16 for the bell peppers, and E74, 71, and 70 for the mushrooms. You'll see later that I end up coloring a lot more pieces, but this is what I started with. I'm also a firm believer in pineapple on pizza, though usually our pizzas only have pineapple on half, as my husband is a hater. What are your thoughts about pineapple on pizza? There's only one right answer here, but I'd love to know your thoughts. Then I add some ink blending to the edges of the pizza parts with stress inks and a blending buddy. I use antique linen on the cheese and tea dye on the crust. Then I use a second blending buddy to add fired brick to the sauce layer. Next, I adhere my pizza together layer by layer. I use HG adhesive for the big circles, and then liquid adhesive for all the toppings. For the tiniest pieces, I carefully dip them into a puddle of liquid adhesive and tap off the excess instead of trying to apply adhesive directly to the die cut. This helps cut down on excess glue showing around the toppings. Next, I stamp the sentiment from a Pizza Me onto red cardstock and heat emboss it with white embossing powder. Then I die cut it with a coordinating die. I take a side-folding A2 card base and adhere a cute piece of patterned paper on a diagonal to resemble a tablecloth. Then I trim off the excess. I adhere the pizza on top and trim off the excess overhang on the top and left side, but leave the little overhang on the right. I want to create a fun opening, so I use scissors to cut out a slice of pizza from the overhang on the right side, making sure to only cut the top of the card base. Then I add adhesive to the back of the slice, nestle it back into the pizza, and press to adhere it to the inside of the card. Inside the card, I adhere my sentiment above the pizza slice. Now here's where things get a little funny. I decided I wanted to add more toppings to my pizza and colored more pieces, but I had turned my back to get cardstock and I didn't realize that my cat had totally knocked my camera arm so that it wasn't centered on my desk anymore. So unfortunately, I don't have the last few steps of this card, but basically, I added a lot more toppings, a few hearts from the circle-shaped card die set that I brushed with a little Spectrum Noir clear sparkle, and an extra Valentine's Day sentiment from Picture This. I think the extra elements really help to finish the card. And I love how the little overhang on the slice provides a little tab when you open the card. And that's it. You can find more information on the products I used in the YouTube description below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to the Trinity Stamps channel for lots of crafty inspiration. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, have an amazing day and happy crafting. Bye!